This big scary skull face thing is probably the reason why so many people were freaked out by Hurricane Matthew earlier. It looks terrifying. This is it. Tampa Bay. Hurricane Matthew. Very unimpressive at the moment. It is, I guess you could say it's Friday morning. It's after midnight. East coast of Florida is not faring this well. However, here in the west coast Tampa Bay area, they're doing all right. That's it, pretty much. Really windy at all on the west coast. That. Although it's funny because I was in the Walmart and I've seen more people in the Walmart across from work at this time of night than I ever have, stocking up on all kinds of stuff for this benign phenomenon. Things may change later, but for right now, Tampa Bay area, Hurricane Matthew is a big dud.
But you can see the rain is still here. You can clock those winds at 51 miles per hour. And this storm, even though the center of it is to the north of us now, is still producing some strong winds here.
Well, it's now 4:16 a.m. on Friday morning. We are in the thick of Hurricane Matthew here in Tampa Bay. Wind picked up a little bit. You can see the trees blowing a little bit more. I still have to say that Tampa has experienced worse thunderstorms than the wind we're having right now. Give you a little idea, it's not really all that windy. You know, this stuff could be flapping all over the place, but it's not. So the wind has definitely picked up, but again, I've seen worse thunderstorms on this side of the state. East Coast, still taking a beating. I heard 70,000 people without power over there on the east side. Here on the Gulf Coast though, just getting a little wind. The odd sprinkle here and there, not even any real rain. We are not a very happening place tonight. I don't know if you can hear any of the wind or not, but it's picking up a little bit. Trees aren't really moving a whole lot though. Man, it's so dark out here. I wish it wasn't so dark so you can see what's going on. That's kind of what we got though, a little movement of the trees. Skateboard during a hurricane. Wow, this hurricane is terrifying. Actually, on the East Coast, it is terrifying. But when you got a hurricane bearing down on part of your state, what better to do than get coffee?
Good morning. Would you like to try cold brew coffee today?
No, could I just get a large coffee with extra cream and sugar?
Large hot extra cream and sugar, that's it today, darling?
That'll do it.
$2.45, see you window. You're welcome.
Happy hurricane. Terribly exciting. Look at that. small miracles right there. The alleged storm is definitely not keeping the buses from running. So it's finally actually starting to get a little bit windy. Those trees are blowing a little bit. Those shrubs are blowing a little bit. Those trees are also blowing, but it's not too bad. You can see the clouds are moving pretty quick. Not really a frame of reference except for those trees. But again, the storm is north and east of us, so this should all be passing. I can't imagine it's going to get much worse. The wind has picked up a little bit. Woo! Especially up here on this overpass. Got a little bite to it. Actually, I don't feel it at all right now because it's at my back. We're going to get on the hill. And guess what? I'm skateboarding in a hurricane. Everyone's driving in a hurricane, so it's not really a big deal. Big bump. And we're good. Oh yeah. Skateboarding in a hurricane kicks ass. As you can see, it's cloudy and overcast, but as I step off the board here, you'll see the trees aren't really blowing a whole lot. A little bit, but not a whole lot. It is now 8 in the morning, just after 8 in the morning, and the weather's looking fine. The storm is still moving away from us up the east coast of Florida, and it's probably just going to get better from here on out. Thanks for watching Graham Camp here in the heart of Hurricane Matthew. If these two storms collide like they're supposed to, maybe we'll get a little perfect storm action. We can go woohoo! Oh, there's a little wind gust. It's probably about 20-ish miles an hour out of the blue, I would say. Meh. You can see the trees moving a little bit now. Oh no, there's a tree down. Oh, there's a car coming. That right there is probably the most I've seen any of these trees move since this whole thing started. A couple leaves blowing around, no big deal. I'm just gonna get up on the board right now and not kick or push or anything like that and see what happens. I was doing it a second ago. So I figured I'd get a little time lapse out here. A combination of wind and wave just knocked my GoPro off the tripod. Well, knocked the tripod over. I just put it in the water. So there's gonna be a little bit of weird, strange time-lapse-y stuff. It's probably going to be so short you're not even going to notice. And that's it. It is 7:25 p.m. The wind is pretty much gone. Still kind of cloudy, but the storm is over. So aside from a little bit of wind at the beach this morning, that's about it on this side of the coast. All right, I gotta go do some work.